Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to those who have joined us at the W Hotel here this afternoon in Hong Kong, and thank you for those on Zoom for joining our press conference. My name is Rob Chang. I'm the Director of Marketing for Gay Games Hong Kong. I'm delighted to be your MC this afternoon. Before I introduce our two co-chairs of Gay Games Hong Kong, we have a little video and a little treat for you that will hopefully kick things off in an exciting fashion.
Flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't none of that. Going till there ain't none. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't none of that. Going till there ain't none. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't none of that. Going till there ain't none. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't none of that. Going till there ain't none. Keep the flame on. Gotta 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 keep the flame on.
So I hope everybody's getting ready to come out. And first to come out, actually, will be our two co-chairs, Dennis Phillipsy, the co-founder and co-chair of Gay Games Hong Kong, and Lisa Lam, the other co-chair.
Thanks a lot, Rob. My name is Lisa. I'm the co-chair for Gay Games Hong Kong.
And my name is Dennis Phillipsy. I'm the founder and also the co-chair of Gay Games Hong Kong.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us today on this press conference, and I'm very excited to be making some of the announcement today. But before we move forward, I first want to explain, maybe talk to you a little bit about the postponement. I mean, initially the games was going to be held this day today actually was supposed to be the 1 year countdown for the games, but a few months about 6 weeks ago, we make the decision to postpone the games. It was actually one of the hardest decision we have to make when we first won the bid, right? I mean,
many gray hairs, many gray hairs.
Look, right? Yes, but we felt that we had to do that because of the strict COVID inbound travel restrictions in Hong Kong, and we felt that with the postponement, it will give us the added certainty to really realize our purpose, which is to produce the most diverse, inclusive, and international games ever held in Asia, in Hong Kong, first time. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about the purpose, what we did 4 years ago?
Yeah, so getting Gay Games to Asia in Hong Kong has been quite a journey. Already 7 years are we working on this. Yeah, so 7 years ago, and we reached out to the Federation of Gay Games. How can we bring the Gay Games for the first time to Asia? We had to follow a bid book process and competed against 17 other cities.
Yeah, and you got like 120. I joined in 2018. So, and I know that Dennis, he got 120 letters from individuals and organizations supporting the games, right? So really want to make sure we realize that, right?
And then 6 years ago, we were shortlisted against Washington, D.C. and Guadalajara.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to organize site visit inspections. And then 4 years ago, in 2017, we went to Paris with our amazing team of volunteers. And there, exactly 4 years ago, Hong Kong was announced as winner host city for the Gay Games, the 11th Gay Games, first time in Asia. So it has been quite a journey. And you know what? We're going to extend it with another 2 years because we enjoy it.
Well, that's another year to do warm up and more marketing. So on that note, I just want to tell everyone here, we got the new dates, which is November 3rd to 11th, 2023. So get ready, do more exercise. And then the other thing is, I don't know whether you guys all noticed our new brand is still, we have changed the brand to the 2023 Gay Games 11 Hong Kong 2023 is our official name. And at the same time, you'll notice that we have changed a little bit of the coloring on the logo of our sampan logo. And the reason
Why did we change more colors? Because the rainbow has more than 7 colors. We really want to make sure that everybody is included. And the rainbow flag has evolved over time as well. So we really want to make sure that everybody is included from the whole community.
Right. I mean, you know, in addition to the initial pride colors of the sampan, we have included the colors of black, brown, pink, as well as baby blue, to include the other communities like transgender communities and other ethnic minority groups representing them. And so that is a symbolic gesture to make sure that the games is going to be as inclusive as possible.
You forget the color white. That's important.
Oh, yes,
color as
color
well.
white.
And in between the colors you see white. That's a very important element as part of the inclusive rainbow flag.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to move on? Is there anything else?
Yes, next slide. So you mentioned the most inclusive gay games. And we all know that traveling to any place in the world costs money, and also participating at an event like this costs money. So we have put an funding support program in place together with the Federation of Gay Games to make sure that everybody is able to come to Hong Kong to participate regardless your financial position. Yeah, and how we're going to do that? We have 2 programs in place. One program where everybody around the world can apply and share their story, because sharing their story is a very important element of the gay games to make a positive impact.
Can you tell me 1 or 2 stories that's noteworthy?
Oh, we have 17 stories on our website at the moment, and they're quite inspiring from people. And via crowdfunding, we're able to raise the money for participants, and we're able to give them free registration fees, free accommodation, and also travel costs. So this way, everybody can come here and will be supporting here. And also working with corporations who are able to support it from a financial perspective. That's an important element. So that's a global program.
Okay, what about I also see the automatic fee waiver. What's that?
Yes, so everybody based in Asia between 18 and 26 years old, and as well domestic helpers and refugees based in Hong Kong will automatically get free registration fees. And this is really, really important, because this way we make sure there are no financial barriers for everybody to participate. And it's going to be one of the most inclusive events ever held in this region.
Sounds great. Sounds great. I look forward to it. So is there anything else you're going to tell us?
Yes, let's talk about timelines. Yeah, let's talk about the planning here. Can we go to the next slide?
Yeah, I mean, with the extra year, right? I mean, what are you going to do?
So the key focus at the moment is pre-registration. We have already more than 1,500 pre-registrations from 55 different countries and regions. And this is very important because it shows that people want to come to Hong Kong to the Gay Games in 2 years' time. Yeah, so we will keep promoting our pre-registration. And then in July next year, we're planning to open our registration, and then everybody can register. And that will be happening on a first come, first serve. Yeah, so if you want to participate, pre-register first. Then the cost of that is only 50 Hong Kong dollar, which is about $4 US, which will give you 200 Hong Kong dollar discount, about $20 US discount, but also give you the opportunity to register first as a participant.
Yeah, because there are limited space, for the venues, for the event, right? So the sooner you register, it's a first come, first serve. Once it's full, it's full. And you're going to be missing the first ever Gay Games in Asia.
And then in June next year, we're going to celebrate our 500 days countdown to the event. And then in November next year, the Federation of Gay Games, which organizes their yearly assembly, which is currently taking place in the United Kingdom, will be taking place here. So all the 120 delegates will be coming to Hong Kong to learn more about Hong Kong, see all the different venues and all the plans. We'll have a gala dinner, and that also will be the 1 year countdown. Because actually, the 3rd to the 11th of November is this week. And look outside the window. It's amazing weather.
I love it.
It's the perfect weather to host the Gay Games. So we're looking forward to have this event here.
Okay. So, do you have anything?
No, and of course, we're also always looking for volunteers to join us. So we also, and during the event, we need about 3,000 volunteers. And in January 2023, we will start recruiting more than 3,500 volunteers to help us with the event here.
So how are you getting funding for all this?
That's a very important element. The Gay Games is supported financially by our community partners, supporters, but also corporations. And we really thank them for their hard support on this. So, Andrew, do you want to tell us more about exciting news about corporate sponsors?
I will. I'm not quite as good at presenting as you guys, so I might have to refer to my notes. Firstly, I'd like to thank YouTube and Marriott Bonvoy for their continued support. They are our platinum sponsors, and they've reiterated their commitment through 2023, which is amazing, and we look forward to continue working with them. I'm super excited to announce that we have 3 new supporters to announce today. Lululemon, Gilead, and Standard Chartered. The support of these companies is a culmination of many months of hard work from the entire GGHK team, so I'd like to thank them for that, and the hard work of the aforementioned brands. We are excited to announce more details of their support in the weeks and months ahead, so watch this space. In relation to our general fundraising efforts, we continue to see strong momentum. And in addition to the names we've already mentioned today, we have ongoing discussions with a raft of global and more locally focused brands. We have strong funding support in place to help us engage with smaller local brands. It's extremely important to us that we have local brand champions, and I'm confident that we will announce more details on this in the months ahead. Addressing the postponement of the games to 2023 due to the current quarantine rules, for the fundraising team, the lack of clarity on the border reopening was the single biggest hurdle in our discussions with potential partners. The postponement gives us the breathing room we need, and one would hope that by November 2023, we will have returned to a more normalized situation. And the fact that we are announcing new partnerships today and the ongoing support of our platinum sponsors reflects the broad consensus that the decision was the right one from a risk management perspective, and gives everyone confidence in the abilities of the GGHK team to execute and host a truly global event in Hong Kong. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Now it is my pleasure to announce the ambassadors for Gay Games Hong Kong 2023 to help us really promote and spread the word about this wonderful event. Today, we're excited to announce a whole slate of local ambassadors for Gay Games Hong Kong, and we're extremely honored to actually be joined by several of them this afternoon. I'd like to first welcome the co-founder of Yardbird and Ronin restaurants in Hong Kong, which really set the stage for Hong Kong dining to be on the world map. She's also a very active and sporty and entrepreneur, and Ms. Lindsay Jiang.
Thank you.
Oh, woo!
So thanks for joining us, Lindsay.
Thanks for having me.
First, I guess, tell us a bit more about yourself and why you decided to get involved with the Gay Games.
As you mentioned, I'm an entrepreneur in the F&B space, health and wellness space. I've been in Hong Kong for 13 years now, originally from Canada, but my father was born here, so I've always felt a very strong connection to Hong Kong. And I have children who've been born and raised in this, in this beautiful, city, region. And it just gives me so much hope to see events like this come to this city, because over the last 13 years that I've lived here and called Hong Kong home, I just have watched it blossom into this world stage of all things that are relevant in culture, in art, in travel, in global tourism. And I know we've been very much stuck in the last 18 months, but I really believe that, Hong Kong has so much vibrancy that everyone in the world loves to experience. And I can't wait for this to bring that feeling back.
So, Gay Games is a celebration of sport, art, and culture. Maybe tell us a bit more how that fits into your own life.
I mean, I've always been athletic. I've always been into sport. I sweat every single day, and I
Just in the summer.
No. I purposely sweat now indoors, even in this humidity. But I think everyone can agree that there's nothing that compares to the natural high you get from the community, the camaraderie, and just that feeling of endorphin when you are doing sport, and it doesn't matter how old you are, what level of fitness you're in, where you come from, even what language you speak. Sport can bring people together and basically cut all of those barriers to entry out.
That's wonderful. And so we will be organizing 36 sporting events in 2023. Which ones are you thinking of participating or at least excited to see?
Well, I'm hoping we join the same cheerleading squad.
You got it. Bring it.
I don't know. I think, I probably don't fit into any of the classical sport categories, but I love the spirit of the Gay Games, because it's really not about how perfect you are at it. It's just about participating. And I think getting more people to be active. So maybe I'll choose a few.
Thank you very much, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Next, I would love to welcome our next ambassador. She is a famous actress here in Hong Kong, Ms. Asha Cuthbert.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us, Asha.
Thanks for having me.
But please tell the audience here a little bit more about yourself and why you decided to support the Gay Games.
Sure. So I was born and raised in Hong Kong. I'm British Filipina. I might not be the sportiest person ever, but I do appreciate and respect that spirit to keep going and get to the end point. It's such an honor to be part of Gay Games and also to be with Xiu Fei as an ambassador. I feel like we're, again, maybe not the most sportiest people, but we definitely have that energy that we're going to bring to stage. So it's an honor, definitely an honor.
So we're expecting 12,000 people, 75,000 spectators from 100 countries to come to Hong Kong in 2023. What are you most excited to be showing them?
Definitely just that Hong Kong energy, that hustle and bustle, but to balance that sportsmanship, I think Hong Kong's really just, we have the mountains, we have the city, we have the sea. It's kind of just the perfect embodiment of how, I don't know, just humans being capable of doing anything. No matter, like, you go to work, you're going to go hike. Like, it's just that perfect balance of how life could be, I think. Yeah.
Work hard, play hard.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, now it's your turn. 36 sports, arts and culture events. What are you excited about?
I went through the list, and the first thing that grabbed my attention was cheerleading, the dance.
You can join me and Lindsay on the same squad.
Oh, really? Okay, we're definitely going to bring all the gold medals back. And dodgeball, because I'm terrified of dodgeball, but would love to see it. Yeah, dodgeball for sure.
I love it.
Yeah.
So great. We'll look forward to seeing you in the dodgeball court and a cheerleading practice.
Definitely.
Thank you very much, Asha.
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, 我想歡迎我最後一個大使Terence 小肥。Hello。你好 Terence。你好。Hello。咁你幫我大家介紹你自己同埋點解你同意支持Gay Games 同香港？
好，大家好啊！小肥咧就 Terence 啦，我叫咁點解會支持？咁因為我本身係基因OK， 咁喺上年就真係出咗櫃啦。咁我覺得之後，我覺得好有義務地要所有關於呢個活動，我都要全力出嚟去支持咁當然咧，呢個 Gay Games 更加要支持啦。本身因為呢個Gay Games 係好
即係國際性啦，咁同埋大家可以透過一個大家都覺得係 normal 嘅活動去同大家講，其實就 we are normal 啦，即係唔可以再戴有色眼鏡去啫。即係呢個活動係好令到其他一啲真係，我覺得尤其年幾兩年有好多人係會對我哋都仲有誤解嘅。當我哋以為呢件事大家呢件事已經開放咗，其實原來都仲有人係會誤解嘅情況底下，就更加應該透過一啲好平常活動去話俾大家聽。但係即係有咩好，即係有乜好去誤解啦嘛？
咁我哋個 Gay Games 11係第11屆嗰個同樂會啦，會係第一次喺亞洲舉辦。
係啊，
所以你覺得呢件事係有咩重要性，同埋對香港會有咩意義啊？
哇，好重要！首先呢個我喺我嘅眼中，其實呢個 Olympic Games 嚟嘅。即係，但不過係啦，即係呢個好重，即係一個好國際性嘅一件事。然後第一次喺即係一個係咪直情係亞洲地區第一次添啊？係咯，即係唔係香港第一次，亞洲地區，即係香港代表住呢個亞洲地區嘅第一次。我覺得係好大件事。咁仲喺我人生裏面最大件事就係我可以做大笑，即係呢件事係好榮幸嘅。咁係咯，好開心。
OK， 咁好，咁最後一題問題啦。咁
好難咯。
咁36個體育舉辦，你最想睇同最想參加係邊？參加係啊。
嗱，如果睇嚟講咧，跳水我平時不嬲中意睇嘅，係啦。
邊個唔想追仔？
但係參加嚟講咧，我自己知道自己嘅能力係去到邊度，即係自己知自己咩料嘅。我平時中意都跑步游水嘅，但係鬥快一啲咧就千祈唔好搞我啦，搞唔掂。耐力嗰啲咧，即係田徑可能長少少，例如1500嗰啲，即係唔使鬥快，但鬥耐嗰啲。如果有半馬的話，我都中意參加。咁都冇啦，1500啦，田徑係。
好。咁你可以同阿 Dennis 一齊練習。
Dennis 真係㗎，係跑開嘅 Dennis，
好中意跑。
OK，好啦，好，我
哋喺隔離支持你做 cheerleader。
OK，thank you，
咁唔該晒，小明。唔該晒。So everybody, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. And we look forward to seeing you in Hong Kong in 2023. All of the materials that you have seen today will be available on our website. That's gghk2023.com. And again, thank you very much for coming.
flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on. Nothing. Keep the flame on. Nothing. Keep the flame. Keep the flame. Keep the flame on. Flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing.